Hello, my name is Jonathan. I'm currently studying technical support in computers at this Leste, as many other of my colleagues are in this class, I believe. Um, First of all, a bit about myself, about my hobbies. Let's start. As you can see, I'm a fan of music. I've been playing since I'm 12 years old. I love singing around the campfire. I love anything related to computers. It's modifying, playing computer games. I must admit, yeah, building my own computers. I've done that for the last 10 years. Yeah, anything problem solving with computers is a fun challenge. Also, I like reading too. Right now, I'm reading a psychology book about self-help personally, for more personal reasons on that. And yeah, that's essentially who I am as a person. To start with, a brief introduction. I will be talking about the job I'm interested in applying for. It's a job at Elections Quebec. It's a part-time job only offered to students in my field. It's a great entry-level job. It starts with only 14 hours a week. Very entry-level pay also, but that's not the issue. That's not an issue. Why I love this personally, I'm interested in politics at a superficial level, I would say. I don't want to get into the weeds of it. It gets a little too intense, I would say. But I feel like it's an important part of our democratic process here. And helping in the capacity that I could, I would like to participate in there. It's also, like I said, an entry level job with possibility of advancement, and it's perfect to start because there's no required years of experience. This will be the experience that I will need for future jobs. So it's an entry level job with possibility of advancement, essentially, in the future, and it's going to build up experience. Also, participating in the capacity that I can to the election process is something I would be proud of. Only on a technical level, though. I will not get into politics. That is none of my. That is not something that interests me. It's as I mentioned in my hobbies. Computers have always been a thing that I'm interested in. But also the aspect of helping people. Essentially, I will be playing the link between the end user and the computer itself, because not everyone likes to tinker with computers. A key skills that I will need into this job, essentially creative problem solving. It's something that's essential because it's not always clear what is the issue with a certain peripheral. Sometimes we have to interpret what the user is trying to convey because they will not be speaking in computer terms that are easy to understand. We'll have to decipher, and this is where the creativity comes in. I'm inquisitive. I always love learning. It's something that I just need, it's a personal thing. I just need to know how things work. I don't know if you've seen the show How It's Made, but I love that show because it piques the curiosity and then answers those questions for you. So inquisitive is something that'll be important because you're always learning in computers. Things evolve at a rapid pace, and it's important to keep up. So yeah, one part of the computers that I'd say people interested in computers maybe are not always on is the social aspect. I will, like I said, be the link between the end user and the computer. So having those social skills will be important in that job. So also one thing that is not always acquired by computer specialists is organization. Sometimes it's a hit or miss. We have all seen some computer setups that are a little all over the place, if I can say. So having everything organized makes things so much easier for maintaining, problem fixing. If everything is labeled correctly, it's much easier to go into the system, if you will, and fix a specific problem. If, let's say you have 40 different cables that connect to different endpoints, you kind of need to know where you're going. So that's where organization will be a key skill that I will be using in that endeavor. The specific duties that I are going to be performed in this job and that I personally will enjoy, I'm pretty sure, because I do most of these things at home already. So I will be responsible for installing computer equipment, software, the software that the user will use, and the networking cables, the equipment, the switches, the routers, the Wi-Fi, anything that is relating to that. I will be installing that and maintaining it. So again, where the organization skills will come into play. Yeah. So I will also be assisting the user with any problems they encounter. So if somebody has a problem, sometimes it could be as simple as equipment being improperly installed. Or maybe somebody unplugs it by mistake, and I'm here to fix all those things. The number of times I have helped my mother with with anything related to computers in my home, and it was simply choosing the right cable to the right port for the cables. It was, yeah. So assisting people essentially, and it's a part of computer science that is not always. It's not always part of the computer's process, because the social aspect, a lot of the times computer specialists will kind of be in their own part doing their own thing, and this is where I think my social skills will probably shine a little bit, because, well, I will have to work with the public, and I'm more than happy to do it. It will be a breeze of fresh air after working multiple hours on directly into programs or equipment or stuff like that. So in conclusion, I think the things that will be useful for me, but also make me enjoy my job, essentially, is my love of anything computers. I love anything computers when it comes to networking, to equipment, all of that. It's no issue for me. My problem-solving skills will be an asset in this case, a creative problem-solving set, and honestly, just helping others. It's always fun to it's always satisfying, I should say, to fix a problem for someone, seeing the happy look on their face and just exchanging pleasantries after. So that is essentially my job search, my job plan for the foreseeable future. That will probably change, but for now it seems like a good plan. So thank you for listening to me. My name is Jonathan, and thank you for listening to me today.